kind of miserable outside, so I'm staying indoors today. 100% humidity. It's like 75 degrees out. It's like oppressively awful. I could stand up to 90 degrees if the humidity was low. Like, I'm fine with it, but it's just awful outside. So we're inside with the AC. Well, I am. The wife is at work today. She's off Fridays and she works Saturdays. Anyway, let's do this. Where's my other mouse? I have to have my happy fun mouse. The mouse that helps. It's a helper mouse. There we go. Much better. Okay, so now what are we doing? We're doing Helltide Harvest. We're at Torment 1. Let's go do it. I'm probably going to do the world boss, but I'll lower it down to like Penitent or Expert or something to make it just really safe. It's funny, I was over on my Necromancer and he's like all the way up to T4, T5, and he has about this much health. And he doesn't feel ouchy. Like, it just feels fine, you know? Because he's a minion Necro. So, of course, he's going to have a like an easier time with it. Can you not put fire on me, please? That would be my preference. That's all right with you. And we're wanting to farm 250 of these things, which is what you need to complete it under Torment. If you start it as a Torment. I'll just go this one. You can usually get enough. You can get to two bubbles. Just by doing one of these things pretty easily. One of these tears. Like, they really hate you when you do this. $20. Nice. I'm gonna let this just close. Nice. That's what I'm wanting. Oh, I have the earlier version where it's not necessarily always maggots. That sucks. Okay, now we're at 2 bubbles. Let's go over here and wait. Okay, rupture closed. Let's go kill the dude. Thank you. I need all the materials. Hi guys. All right, so let's fish for maggots. It's a very odd thing to say. Fishing for maggots. I don't know where they are. I should look at a map. There's specific places where they can spawn. Let's try to get out of this. Damn it. Can you guys stop? Stop! It's the only negative thing about the Helltide is it's like non-stop a nuisance. Here, let's put this over here. Let's go D4 max roll map. They have the locations of the little spawns. Okay, so we are here. Is that right? No, we're up there. Okay. So we are actually Skosglen. Yeah, there we go. Let me zoom. I'm looking at this map right now. Right here. I chose Skosglen. So we're looking for these red things. These are the hellworms. Or where these things can appear. Okay, let's close that. We're looking at the map. All right, let's go back through. I think I went out where what's her face is. So we're gonna go down. I wish this map was easier to read. I wish this terrain was more distinctive. It just looks like almost all the same, but yeah, there we go. There's one. Oh, it's not the one I want. So that was that one. So there should be another one down here. I think. Yeah, there should be one here. It's not here. All right. So there's one right over here. There it is. I really need the maggots. I hope to buy that one the next time around. Okay, so there's that one. There should be one south of this dungeon. Right here. There we go. Guess I'm not consistently getting maggots, am I? That's a bummer. All right, then we have another one down south of this little cutout. Right in this area? Nothing? Nothing? No? All right. Let's go up this way. There should be one up above this little thing right here. Yep. Oh yeah, I should bring that guy out, don't I? Shouldn't I? Let's see. Let's go for the one that is down here. Down by the event. Right here. Oops, no. Right here. Not gonna pop. Okay. Maybe I could head towards the 250... the chest that costs $250 to buy. Which I can't pull the map up because of all this shit that's respawning. Maybe I can come in here. Die, die, die. Die. Die already. Jesus. It's so annoying. And the fact that it starts zoomed way out means I have to zoom way in, which means it takes time, which means I'm like, oh shit, 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 shit. Let me finish soon. Just need 250. Come on, one more from somebody. Is there any enemies out there? No. There we go. Perfect. That's very good, very good. And of course, while I'm trying to loot, something spawns on top of me. Always figures. Okay, let's go back out. Let's go turn this in. Saw Woody Joe just posted a video on lamenting the fact that everything's purple now. I'm like, I love getting purples, man. It feels awesome. Give me all the purples. I want every slot to have a purple. That would just thrill me to no end. Yeah, but it's blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but I'm having fun. It's fun. Let me have fun. I don't want to play this every day for the rest of my life. I don't want to have to work for, 400 hours to get good gear. I want to be able to do it and be done in a few weeks. Okay, so we're not going to actually keep these. Okay, and we're not going to play that build either. It's a nice effect, but I'm not going to keep a piece of gear with it. Junk, junk, junk. Fury regen, but the rest is junk. Good life, but the other stuff is like, Yeah. No. See, I'm not going for any specific thing, so it takes it longer for me to figure out what I want. That has potential. Do I have a resource? I do. Okay, let's try that. Let's mark that as a keeper. Add affix. Whoops. Add affix. You're sourceful. Ah, there we go. We got the thing. Oh, I got a superior key. Nice. Junk. I don't necessarily have to use these pants now. It's just marginally better. Although it does have all that armor. It does have strength. Let's just save that for the moment. In case I die. No. Okay. The rest is junk. Because I'm sort of at a loss for materials at the moment, I think. I do have 85 Forgotten Souls. But this also has a socket, so that's nice. I'll just leave it. I'll leave it. I don't really need, but I will put life on this, which I keep forgetting to do. It's like I want to die or something. There we go. Life. Come on. I keep forgetting the imprinting. Like an idiot. Okay. Movement speed. Excellent. Okay. That's why my toughness was a little bit lower than it should have been. All right. Let's do a nightmare dungeon. Let's do amethysts. Why not? I can convert them to something else if I need to. Oh, that's right. I got the dark rune thing for the rogue thing. That gives me a lot more toughness. Look at that. 750,000 toughness. Oh, that's beautiful at Torment 1. I'd also rather have the earthen bulwark as well. To sort of like amplify that even more. 400,000. 719. I wonder why it jumps down to 400,000. What is it that I'm only keeping temporarily? It's strange. All right. What's great about hanging out at T1 for a while is that I can save lots of different sets of gear, right? And have backups for if this guy dies. I might even choose to do a rogue next time, who knows? But at least I have a bunch of stuff I can crunch. I would just love to collect a ton of materials, so I have lots of options. Lots of different gem types. I should be opening all those. I think I missed one. Could use a butcher right now. He drops some nice gear to crunch. Let's clear out this area first. This is where we end, right? Nope. There it is. There's the end. If I'm missing little miniature chests here and there, it's because stuff goes by so fast it's sometimes hard to see. I was just thinking, was that a chest back there? Let's go look real quick. Thought maybe it was. No. Okay. Guillotine. Wouldn't it be funny if that killed me? Okay, there it is. Nope. Nope. All right. My extra little goodie bag. I love that. It's my favorite thing to buy in this for Nightmare Dungeons at the beginning. It's like a free extra little bit of loot. It's fun. I also like the one where the boss has a chance to respawn, but I get that later. And I'm not a big fan of escalation dungeons. I don't want to spend that much time. I don't want to commit that much time to one thing. Because that's like half an hour for me to just go through and make sure I loot everything. And teleport back to town, then come back in and get everything. Teleport to town. Boy, if this had resistance and life on it, and armor, that would be amazing. And the movement speed, ugh. Like the existing, this would only be better if it had, instead of healing received, if it had resistance. That would make this almost a perfect piece. I mean, it's not terrible. It's worth saving as a backup piece. I'll have to pull a lot of these backup pieces onto a second character because I'm going to run out of space. Again, let's see, 1149, armor, attack speed. Those are pretty good stats. Backup piece. It just needs the Fury regen. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. Let's see if I can, let's mark that as a potential. No, not that one. No, 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 and then crunch. All right, this, no. Ooh, armor. Ooh, that's not bad. Let's save that. And let's get the resourceful. Come on, get out of there. This mouse's button is getting weird. Add affix. Okay, resourceful. There we go. Now I need to roll fire resistance over to something more useful. Like... I mean, the fire resistance is not bad, but I'd rather have resistance to all elements. I'll give it one roll and see what we get. Strength. There we go. Goodbye. I'm willing to give up a little bit there. Oh, let's put life on there. And then we need to put on the armor buff, yeah. What is that called? Juggernauts. See where we land. Yeah, a little bit more toughness, see that? Went from 301 to 308, because now we have more life, more armor. The life could be better. The extra max life could be a little bit better. There we go. Now we're up to 309. Almost 310. That's pretty good. All right, so let's put some sockets in that. I think I can afford the sockets. And then let's, we'll preserve the old helm, of course. We'll throw that over here. I will have to create a mule and just throw a bunch of stuff on it. Every 5 seconds, yes. We're not going for crit and anything like that like crazy yet. We really are just going for survivability at the moment over almost everything else. Let's see here. .5% life. Is that better than... I hate that I can't see the stats at the same time. Let's see. Resistances. 309, 630. Yeah, that's better. What about compared to armor? 315. Nope. Armor. And then... what about this one? Nope. Boy, life is really, really nice to have. We'll hold on to... whoops. Wrong category. We'll hold on to that. Do I have any others that are life? No. Okay. I didn't think so, because I thought I would... I probably would have put them in. Okay. Okay, now we're headed over to this. So, by way of this area over here. So we're going to sort of go here first and then come back up here. Going to come down through here to get that. And then bounce up to that. Would love the same icons here, Blizz. You have them here. Why don't you give it to me here? Why can't I have this icon there and the key icon there? And why do you make these keys? Just don't call it dungeon keys. Just call it keys. Just say these are keys. And these would appear in this category because they're just keys. They look like keys. Why are they considered a consumable? Why are they a consumable? It's so annoying and inconsistent. Come on, Blizz, fix your shit. Undercity, Undercity. I'm going to go to my dungeon keys, which should just be keys. And these aren't even keys, right? These are tributes. Why are they in the key section? It makes no sense. Well, you use them to unlock a thing. It's like, no, it's no. No, 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 no. They are not keys. They are tributes. It says it right in the name there. But it's sort of like a dungeon. No, it's not. It's not a... Well, I guess it's sort of like a dungeon, but... Okay, so where are we going here? We're going through here. We're going to clear all this and all that to get extra time. Let's get the time first. Okay. God, I freaking love that buff. Come on. There we go. We're going to pick up some time. 90 seconds. Good, 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 good. I really don't have to worry about anything on the ground now. It's kind of nice. I've enough life now and enough... Well, I suppose if I just stand there doing nothing and there's nothing to hit, then my life per hit is not going to kick in, right? Because I have to be hitting things to do all that really nice self-healing. But I do have... Oh, plus the fortification, right? I have to be hitting things to fortify. Unless I wait for the spell to cast, right? But like, even that big fiery thing was not anything. It was like nothing. It was like, meh. The only thing that can kill me right now is my own stupidity. Just by, like, going AFK or something. Like, I'm gonna log out in the middle of a dungeon. No. Bad idea. Bad idea. You never know when a butcher might be sent up against you just for standing there. At some point, when I have enough cooldown, I'll swap out the Ancients for the other one. For the other ability. The other ultimate, that is. Let's go get this. Then this. Now, if I had Earth and Bulwark, I'd feel even better. And if I had is it Igni that does the, based on how far you travel, it gives you the ritual points or whatever? I forget which one that is. It might be Igni. For some reason that rings a bell. Unless I get hit by like 10 of those fiery things on the ground, I'm not going to die at this point. It's lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I mean, I could just sit here at this level and just farm forever, right? Just keep doing things over and over, not really focusing so much on trying to get more and more and more and more points, but just going for just materials, right? Getting materials, getting gems, getting whatever, just doing all the cycling over and over again through the things, just to build up a huge backlog of, you know, inventory that's useful, right? Now, can I... Helltide activity, nice. Nice, that's what I wanted. Helltide activity. Boom, right there. Maggots. Also the Pang of Duriel, which will himself also drop XP orbs. Alright. Excellent. What is this one? Okay, I'm not doing an Ancients build. That's fine. But what about the base item itself? Really good item, except for the weapon damage. That's bullshit. Other than that, it's kind of a good weapon. Probably not worth doing anything with at the moment, but let's save it. Might become useful on another character. Again, if this one dies. My chest is good. I don't need to do anything with my chest. I'm really happy with this chest the way it is. And actually, I might put some sockets in there, though. And in here. I'm not as concerned about the weapons. I don't need DPS as much as I just really want a lot of... well, I guess this would be DPS, wouldn't it? But, like, the strength also gives me some armor, right? So... better. My toughness goes up when I do that, as opposed to skulls where it doesn't do anything for my toughness. Can I do the next diamond? Or the next,
gems to set?
Yes. Excellent. So now 318, 303. That's pretty good. Yeah, your main stat will always give you some nice little side effect as well. You know, like if you're an int build, it also increases your resistances. If you're a druid, it gives you resource gen and healing received. If you're a rogue, then you get dodge and crit. It's just nice little side thing. It's sort of like in World of Warcraft when you pick up skinning, you know, you also get crit, for example. I might have to go this direction. Actually, yeah, let's go this way. Build this out to strength and then down. 1, 2, 3. Let me see if this is a dexterity board. No, it's not. Okay, so it looks like they're all strength boards, where the strength one is easy to get. And you have to work to get outward to get other stuff like willpower or int or strength or whatever. So let's see. 3 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all I would need to... no, it would be 8. 6, 7, 8. Right? 1, 2, 3. Oh, this has strength, but that's too far. It would start here and go down this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I have just enough. So what would I put there? It has to be like this one is a possibility, but I wouldn't use that. I mean, I do have a polearm, I believe. So really just those two so far. But if I came down here, I'm not using one-handed weapons. No. This one right here. This is what I want. This will help me build towards using this cooldown system, right? And the cost reduction will help me build towards doing a build with this ability, right? Wrath of the Berserker. Notice the cooldown is insanely high. You can lower it with, where is it? This one right here, right? Or increase the duration. But there's no real good way to lower its cooldown except using like the shout skills, you know, cooldown reduction on gear, all that kind of stuff. And once I'm able to transition, then I'll put cooldown reduction on all 3 of these pieces, and I'll start looking for cooldown reduction and maybe even roll over like this right here. Cooldown reduction, and it doesn't become really good until you start like master working pieces all the way up to 25, but then they start to get really good. Okay, so this is junk. Nope. Nope. The choices are becoming easier to make now. I don't have to consider as many other things. So is it just... Are they all 850 now? I think they're all 850 now. Ah, the neck piece. Okay. So the neck piece is still in limbo. No. Although that amount of life is so nice. Resource cost reduction is helpful at this point. What am I using now? I'm using this guy. So I could replace that for a little bit more life, but probably not worth doing. I could probably just, like, save it. Yeah, let's just save that. Save it for a rainy day. No. No. Okay, everything else goes. Everything must go. It's a sale. It's a fire sale. We're having a fire! Help, everyone! We're having a fire sale! Amulet?
Yeah, not too bad.
Oh, that's a good amount of life. That's
I
big.
thought mainlanders had a sense of adventure.
The vulnerable damage is not bad. I might just change that, yeah. And I don't have to worry about spending money to put a socket in. That's nice. So we're going from a base 302 to 308. That's nice. So that when I put this in, it goes 325. Sweet. Okay, so we had Battle Mat in there. I'll have to redo all these. Oh. Okay. Still looking for more defensive things that I'm struggling to get, but, you know. All right. So for this, we're going to go, again, mobility for now. And then I think I'll just leave all these others where they are because they're all very useful. The vulnerable, let's see, what does it say on paper this vulnerable is? It's not really accurate. It's like some other thing in here. I need to look at that video again to figure out how this actually works because this number is not fully true. It's sort of a little bit of a lie because the way that Blizzard does things behind the scenes is sort of not right. Okay, so mercenary, and this guy, he's not quite there yet. Let's see, we're going to go in from hordes. We're going to go to that one there because we like chaos waves. We got our nightmare dungeon point over here. That one. We got that one. That was probably the most important one for XP farming. Then we're going to go here. Then there. Yeah. The district boss, I think, is the one with the giant skull that appears that, you know, is like a, you know, like a end game boss, you know, not a Lara boss, but like a dungeon boss, but he's sort of like located randomly inside one of the floors. I need that one next. All right. Do I feel comfortable going to the next one? Not really. I think I'm happy at T1 for now. I know it might seem boring, but I'm having fun with it. I'm not ready for this yet, I don't think. Golden Obols, Helltide. No, definitely not Beast in the Iced. All right. I'll do a Torment 2 here just to do it. But I'm not ready to do it in the overworld. I just want fast and easy and fun. I don't want to, like... I honestly don't want to be challenged to survive. I just don't. I just want to have easy farming and easy skill ups. Once I get to the point where I have, you know, 150 points, 200 points, then I can be like, I can relax a little bit and just have fun with it, because then if I do die, then I have almost a full set of Paragon boards ready to go, you know? That's the real block, is I don't want to have to earn all that Paragon starting, because when you come in starting low, it takes forever to even get the next point. If I could get to 5 boards, if I could get to Paragon 200 without dying, then I would feel much more I would feel less cautious and less afraid of taking more risks.
Curse this place.
I notice I'm moving much more slowly now. That's all right. It's okay. I'm all right. I'm good. I might feel more comfortable with Torment 2 if I get another, if I can get another rune or another glyph installed in a socket. I think I'll be more comfortable at Torment 2, like moving up. Which I won't use. Come on, guys, come in here. I'll fight you. All right. So good, so good, so easy. I love it. Fast and fun and safe. Let's go to Torment 2 to pick that up. That'll slightly increase. I need to start doing that more and more, where I just switch to Torment 2. Okay, so we're going to go Chaos. We're going to go back to T1 for now, until I get to, once I unlock and ooh, look at that, nice. Once I unlock and fully populate the next glyph, then I'll feel more comfortable. Oh, exploit, finally. No, let's go here, there. No, one more point. Let's go. I don't want to steal from anything useful if I can avoid it. Let's see, what are my next candidates? There's nothing really great to put there anyway, so I can wait. I mean, I obviously want to use exploit at some point. Okay, Fury Regen 4 is nice, but the rest of that stuff is crap. No. 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 Just collecting materials at this point, which is fine by me. Okay, no, we're not going to waste any gold on that. Nope, not going to waste anything on that. The defensive cache would be really nice to get.
I'm getting the hang of this.
All right, Nightmare Dungeon. Crunch this stupid drifting shades thing. I don't do drifting shades. I mean, The only reason to even chance it is if it has like some really nice effect, like, you know, diamonds or rubies or something. World boss in 15. I'll probably do it at like expert or something. If I can make it out of here in time.
So then, I stuck the fool with his own blood.
Moving slower is definitely not as fun, but at least I'm hard to kill. Like, I'm virtually, I wouldn't say I'm impossible to kill, but they would have to throw everything at me right now to kill me. I'm not saying they can't do it. They could do it. And I would be an idiot to just stay there and take it, but that's what it would take at this point. Like all that stuff right there. If I just stood there and did nothing, it would kill me, right? Like if I stood there long enough and they were just piling on all this other stuff on me, then yeah, I would die. So it's best not to just stand there and take it. You should be actively fighting back, you know. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking I have 15 minutes to finish this, from when I got that alert. So I definitely would I want to do the world boss, but I don't want to do it any higher than expert. I want him to go down quickly. I don't want to have to suffer through a lot of different phases and all these different mechanics. I just want to sort of like phone it in so it's easy and fast and fun and safe. Like that. Ooh, I have to do a lot of aberrant cinders. But that should be much easier now that I can get maggots to spawn all over the place. I'll have to pull the map up before I go in. Okay, so this is probably going to be all a loss, right? Okay, junk. No. 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 I love that I can be a little bit pickier now. Ooh, you know what? If I put life on that, that might be really, really good. Let me put that in my pending. No. 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 All right. Let's pull this guy back out. Let's grab protectors. The life on hit is nice. I like that. But I could get rid of that if I went. Let's see. Life, yes. Even if it's just me storing this, like that's a good result, right? Because then I can choose this as my current weapon. And that actually makes a lot of sense.
Step up to my anvil.
Weapons, crit chance. It's fine. I'll go ahead and put those in. Let's see. My toughness goes down only because I think I'm losing a little bit of health, but the damage is more, like considerably more, because of the crit strike thing. You know what? Let's just let's just keep that, because I always have this to fall back on if I have to, right? On the next character, if I have a next character. Can I put anything useful on this? Probably not. Whoops, nope, I don't want that. See, this would be nice if I were to cast this every 5 seconds, but that gets really annoying. Like, "Rah! Rah!" every 5 seconds. It's like, whoa, tedious. Yeah. Don't really have the things I need. What I really need is channeled. And I don't have it. What am I using now? Sword, okay. And I'm really using the mace, which is what I should be using. This is like the preferred weapon for this skill. It's like it will always choose that by default if it's even remotely good, you know, because it's sort of built that way. I really like this one, but I can't. I would have to level this to 15 in order to, or whatever the next. Isn't 15 when it expands outward? At least that it used to be that. I don't remember what it is now. Like if I look at that one, where is it? Here it is. Yeah, see, this is at 15. But it's still, that just unlocks the additional bonus, right? No, it doesn't. It might be 25. It used to be 15 where it would just go out one node all the way around. It would expand. And then at Legendary, which is technically 51, not 50, it would go out by 2. So it would go all the way out to here, right? That's what it will do when I get it to 51. All right, well, the Hell Tide's going to recede here, so let's go down to Expert and prepare for the world boss. Where is he? He's there. All right. That'll also finish the Whisper, which I will turn in as Torment 2. Wait. There we go. I'm just going to kill things along the way to get my buffs up. Can't find anything. This is where it would be nice to have Subo as my main, so I can see where all the enemies are. Where are all the enemies? So disappointing. I was expecting there to be like fields of things. I am disappointed. Alright, I'll go in and wait. Son of a bitch. Oh wow, someone else is here. Good. Alright.
Greetings. Hello.
You're brave being here at just 66, man. Whew. Very brave. Then again, I don't know how powerful this particular druid is. What is he playing? He's playing, okay, Wind Shear, Tornado, okay. He has pets, he has Hurricane, Bloodhowl. So he has, this is probably for defense, right? Bloodhowl. He has those guys that'll keep things busy. This is for Unstoppable, right? Oh, he doesn't have... That pops Weirbear, right? Does he have a Weirbear thing? I guess you can go Weirbear when you cast certain skills. Human skills pull close enemies, movement speed. I mean, he might outlive me if I crash, right? He probably has, what, about 10,000 toughness? Maybe 20,000? I didn't check. Life. He has no life enchants. That's bold, man. For a hardcore character, that's crazy. I wouldn't do that. I would be on normal if I were him, but, you know, watch him survive this and me die. That would sort of be poetic, wouldn't it? He dead. I wasn't really. I mean, I was slightly tense during that, but I was like, I'm way overpowered for this. So it's like, you know, I'm thinking, am I gonna hitch out and crash or something? Slaughter's nice, but I fear I'm gonna get hit from stuff because I don't really have a bubble yet. No. 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 All right. We're absorbing all those effects. We did get some nice things here. No. Yeah. Let's pull this over. Open up toughness. And watch this number as we put this here. So we're 324, 335, because now we have fire resistance as well. Let's see. Total armor. We have life, life, total armor, life. I wonder if this much armor is better than... It is. Okay. We'll hold on to that, though. I'm not going to do that with it. I'll hold on to that. That goes, that goes, that goes. Sort of need to keep something for the next guy that has to slog his way up. Oh, that's right, we got runes. Damn it. Well, now we have a lot of Spirit Wolf ones, which is beautiful. I just haven't been able to try them yet because I don't really have great ways to summon them. I could try this and see if it works. Maybe I'll try that. See if I get wolves at all. I mean, it might be surprising, right? Oops, not here. Here. You dope. What other way could I do it? I don't cast evade. I already am using that. I don't cast mobility, really. I almost never drink a healing potion, so really it's just the amount of resource that I consume, right? Or crowd control, right. So I don't know if I'm consuming crowd control or casting crowd control. I'll find out if I actually get a wolf here and there, then I'll know, oh yeah, I am doing crowd control. Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna go to back to Torment 1. We'll see if I get a wolf. I should probably spend a point, shouldn't I? Did I have a point? No, I don't have a point. Okay. I don't even have a point. I don't like this area. So I'm going to go up here. I do like this area up here. Now let me pull out a map. D4 max roll. Whoops. D4 max roll map. Okay. Full map. And we are in dry steppes. So dry steppes. That looks right. Isn't the map I'm looking at? It's just this area right here, right? It doesn't go all the way over there? Or does it? No, it does. Okay, except that's, oh, that's the PvP area that I'm not going to go into. Because I don't want to die through some inadvertent, stupid thing that some other player does to me. Okay, now it thinks that the Greater Mysteries is this one right here. It is. Okay, excellent. All right, well, at least we know where to go when we want to hand in the first thing. Let's just go this way. Where are we actually going here? We're going to go up, and there should be a row of them. There should be a row of maggot hellworms here, and one, like, right there. So let's go there first. Yep. Again, we're doing this to get XP.
You saved my life.
Okay, and now there should be another set along this bottom ridge. Starting over here. Yep. We should be getting Pangs of Duriel as well. Where's Duriel? Should be another one along here somewhere. Nothing? Really? What about up here? Nothing. Interesting. All right. Let's go back to town and head off in another direction. Okay. I'm trying to... Shit. I hate that. They spawn when I least want it. I'm trying to look at this map here so I can figure out where to go. Oh, we're going to come attack you. Thanks for coming our way. It's like, go away, go away. There should be one right here. What's POC? What's POC? What's POC? Oh, same thing. Or no, that's 5% of resources, right? I'm not getting any wolves, am I? Let's put, shit, god damn it. See, I can't even take a break. When I don't want it, everything spawns on top of me. When I want it, it's like, there's nothing to be found. It's like, go away. And of course, since the map looks the same at every location, okay, now I have to fight all the way back down. So we're gonna get these guys. Here. Let's just start killing willy-nilly here. Did I get my... I don't think I... Oh, there we have wolves. We have wolves. Now we have a way to assign, to add, yeah, it's working. Okay, now we have the big guy coming out. There he is. Now we need to work our way back up the ladder to get maggots again, because we were at the very high end of the bar being filled. So we're out here. Okay, I'm looking at the map, trying to figure out where I am without, like, dying. Okay, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Okay, right here. Okay, this way. Right? God, it's so convoluted. Everything's so convoluted on this map. Is it up here? Excellent. So up along this ridge right here. Is that where it is? No, there's a dungeon. Where's the dungeon? Looking for a dungeon. Here. They're down here. Okay. That's what I'm looking for. Right down here. Should be... Now, I can't guarantee they're going to spawn since I don't have enough... since I don't have two things. But they do sometimes spawn. Why am I losing so much resource? Alright, I'll do an event. Why not? This is just to get to 2 bars and to, you know, fetch some more cinders. Tzik. So is 414 sort of like a baseline when I'm in combat, I'm wondering? No, 404. Because out of combat, it's like 300 something. Because there it goes really high. Because I have the shield on. That's when the iron thing does its thing. Guys, let me loot. Jesus. Stop being total jerks. Can you stop? I just want to hearth. Jesus. No, don't you understand? When you want mobs, we're nowhere to be found. But as soon as you want to go do something else, like bail out or something, we're going to keep hounding you. Urgh. No. It's not bad except for the weapon damage. That's a keeper, though. Whoops. Keeper. Wait. Yeah. No. Martial skill. But no. Nope. Fury regen is nice, but no. Good life. Really good crit strike. That's a keeper. That's a put in this first slot keeper. No. 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 Okay.
Step up. That's it for that piece.
I'm clicking the center button on my mouse and it won't go. It's so annoying. Because that's what I have mapped to it. Jesus Christ. Okay, strength. Strength. I don't really have anything to put in there, though, sadly. I'm waiting. I need something good that I can put in there. Come on, guys, leave me alone. Let me look at my map. Jesus. These are nice because they have fragments of gems in them. Okay, let's just go turn this in before I lose everything. Wish they had like little places you could go hide that were like safe spots. That'd be nice. Like a little bubble here and there that just where you can like look at your map, you can figure out what you're gonna do next without having to fight constantly in there. There we go. Okay, guys, leave me alone. I don't want to fight you because I don't want to keep adding to my hatred. Okay, so we're down there. Let's go this way. Back up. There should be one to the left of this lady. Over here. There we go. Yay, Duriel. Well, Pang of Duriel, technically. Okay, excellent. Alright, get out of the way. Stop, stop! Stop spawning on top of me. Maybe one right here. Maybe one up here. Nope. Maybe one down this way. Off to the right. Right about here. No. Where is it? Okay, we're gonna go up here. Possibly one by the by this spot right here. There we go. Okay. Possibly one up this way. Right over here. Nope. Let's see, one up here. No. I need to start spending these. Ooh, the Helltide Assassin. Yes. At higher levels, he can drop some really nice things. Okay, we'll start spending these before we lose the cinders to the end of the thing. Okay, where's the next one? Again, they're all fucking over the place. Now if I run into hellworms along the way, that's just like a bonus. There we go. Nice. Love the XP those things give. Okay, why can't I get on my horse? There we go. Because something knocked me off my horse, that's why. Alright. I hate how when you jump off your horse, there's like about a 1 second period of time where you can't do anything. You're just like, you're blocked from all action. It's so annoying. Okay, over there. Okay, I just need one more weapon one, right? That one right there. No. I don't want more cinders, I just want to buy my weapon and be done. If I get attacked by Hellworm again, that's fantastic. Okay. Awesome. That was nice. I'll just stay here while all this stuff spawns. And then I'll clean it up later. Come on, everything spawn. Come on. And keep my buffs going. Almost done. There we go. Perfect. All right, let's go back home and crunch, and then I'll open one last chest. To the point where most of these are not going to be upgrades. Ooh, that's a 900. Let's save that. That's a 900. No. Okay, I'm good.
What is a waitress, isn't it?
Just want to open one more thing. Won't get any hellworms now because I don't have any hatred towards me. Or rage. Helltide rage, whatever you want to call it. We're all gonna come for you even while you're trying to do this one thing. It's so annoying. Alright. All done with that one. Now I'd have to do the Infernal Hordes. I'm going to do that on Penance. Yeah, I'll do it on Torment 1, I think, right? Yeah, because I can do Torment 1. Because I have to do it on Torment 1. No. Now, as far as these go... What's beautiful about 900 items is that we can, you know, they're worth... masterworking up. Before then, it's not really worth doing. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. How many do I have now? Strength. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, and I have to go out here. Let's go willpower. Okay. Now we're going to work our way over to here. And actually, what I'll do now is, since I can't actually spend these right now, right? I can't really do anything with them right now. I'll just go ahead and refund all this, and then work over this way for now. But at least I know I can come back and get those. All right. Maybe I'll just come straight down. No, let's go straight back up, and then I can come down a direct way later. Yeah, because now I have like really nice crit. So what I really want is one of these down here. Preferably the one that gives me this right here. This is the one I want. I want Martial. I want to put Martial there and then spend the strength points, but yeah, there's that. That's junk.
May you find your way back.
Of course, keys. Keys go in here in the consumables, don't they? Because that makes perfect sense. All right, let's go to Torment 2 and buy an item from the cube for Grigwar. From Grigwar's Horde. Garbage. For me. Back down to T1. We're going to do a baby one, only 6 waves. All right. Ooh, Aether Goblins. Right. Nice. There's a goblin. Hi, goblin. These things used to be really good for leveling, but now they're like meh. Like I would come in here on my, as I said earlier, I think in this stream, I would bring my hardcore sorts in here with Hydra builds and just sort of spray Hydras all around the room. And it was quite nice. Okay, Hellborn. I like Hellborn. I'll know that I'm overpowered in this when the butcher dies in like 2 hits. If I can spawn a butcher and he just melts in 2 seconds, then I know I can bump it up to the next level. Because I have this survivability for it, but only if I can kill quickly, right? That's how I feel comfortable, is if I can kill very quickly. Because I don't want to deal with too many mechanics at once, like when things live too long and they start spewing all their BS at you. Like, oh, you didn't kill me right away, now I'm going to do this to you. Oh, I'm still alive, now I'm going to do this. It's like in D3 when something lives too long and all of a sudden it starts spawning those rotating lightning beam things. It's like, ah, you didn't kill me right away, did you? I bet you're regretting that now. Searching help. Aha! I'll always take the, always take this. Nice. Just wish I could move around faster. Like, these are not dying quickly enough. They should just melt instantly for me to feel comfortable. Like, they should just, like, be erased in about 1 second. I shouldn't have to grind on it for more than half a second. They should just melt. I'm definitely not ready for T2 in this particular arena. Because, like, my frame of reference is my high-level character, where basically he can just look at something and it dies. It's so fun. Because it lessens the amount of danger you incur greatly. What's beautiful is doing this is also contributing to my season journey up here. Which is like the last thing I have to do is this one right here. And then I'm like done with the whole season. That's mainly the reason I'm still playing. Is just to finish that, right? No, let's do this one. Wish I'd gotten this one the first time around. Although the goblins was good to get to. This one's nice because events will come faster. Oh, where's my dude? There he is. I'm an idiot. Getting the rage chest would be nice. Oh, nice. Please be goblins. Please be goblins. Please be goblins. Please, 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 please. Damn it. Still, this is alright. The fire waves one is the one that annoys me. I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt this guy, but it's just annoying. Although you do tend to get a butcher to run out when you get that one, which is kind of nice, because that's an easy 100, assuming that you're powerful enough to kill him quickly. Maybe I'll get a butcher here. It'd be nice. Very quick and easy. Good. I have the new boss. Excellent. And then I'll have some extra for gems. I think it is I who shall deliver judgment. You're going to melt. See, even he's taking too long to die. I would not want to do this on T2. I'd want at least one more multiplier. Excellent. I need to go work on the house today. I have to cut tiles, and I have to put a piece of drywall into a giant rectangular hole. Let's see here. No. I mean, it seems like nice, but meh. Let's see. No. Clearly not. I'll save that one, though. It's not terrible. I'll save that. I'll save that. Again, I'm going to pull all these to other characters. That's not bad. To save, right? Life on hit. Stuff that is like almost really good. Like just the way it is. Is this the Belial one? Bartok. Okay, Bartok. That gets you Bartok's Horde when you put it in that. All right, so now we're going to work our way back down to this. Actually, let's work our way back into these. And that. 352. This is like T5 territory, right? Like if you were to actually play this as a normal game. Let me see here. Sheets, google.com. I have a copy of Woody Joe's. Whoops. There we go. It was confused for a moment. Didn't know I was logged in. Difficulty scaling. There we go. Let's just move this over here. Can I can't do that unless I copy it, right? Or something like that. Move left, yeah. Okay, so we're looking down here. So according to him, I am between T6 and T7. T6 comfortably, right? For softcore. Not for hardcore, for softcore. You'd want to at least double that, maybe triple it or even quadruple it for hardcore. Like quadruple is safe, right? So like you want to push at least 15 million toughness for T12. So let's shoot for 3 times, right? We're going to say the minimum is 3 times. So T3 would be 240. So T3, maybe I should just shoot for 4 times. So if I divide that by 4, that's what, 80, some around 80. So this is T3 ready, right? For hardcore. Let me actually just copy this. Copy. Let me open up my own sheets, google.com. I don't care if you see my stuff. All right, so we're just going to go... difficulty. Okay, so let's break this down. We're going to go Torment 1. Plus this, plus 1. All right. Let's set all this to be right justified. His number is 30,000. Whoops. I'm not abbreviating it because I can do that later. Whoops. Tell you what, let's make this easier. There we go. All right. I don't like things all one like this because I like to be able to do things with the numbers. Okay, so these are his numbers. So if we graph this, let's see what the linearity or non-linearity of this is. And I might smooth it out a bit. Tools, insert chart. There we go. Okay, so it's fairly, yeah, he has fairly, it's good logarithmic. But what function would this be? Equals this times 5 divided by 3, right? Doesn't work all the way up, so it's not that consistent. So if I went, let's say 5 divided by 3 equals this times this. And then I want this to be that. 1.5, 1.6. So that's closer. 1.58, 1.59, 1.595, 1.594, 1.591, 1.592, 1.5921, 2. There we go. Trying to get it right there. I mean, I could do like a reverse thing, you know, and it's easier just to do it this way. Like, you have a goal and there's a calculation, an equation you can use to exactly come up with this number. Like, it's like mortgage rate kind of calculation. But you can also do it this way. And then we'll go 1, 2, 1, 5, 1, 6. I know I'm being silly, but it's just fun to try to see how close I can get. Seven, 6, 5. Whoops. There we go. I did it. I did the thing. Okay. So we're going to go basically just bring these all down. And we're just going to format number. Custom number format. Okay, we're going to go... There is no K amount, right? I'd have to like write a format, a script to do that. All right, maybe that one. Okay. But this will be my, like, these are close enough, right? He basically was just sort of making these into these, like, rounded numbers. And I could do that as well, right? I could go, I wouldn't want to do it here, but I would want to go equals this, round this to, can you say, no, I'd have to do it like a dividing, right? Yeah, I'd have to go round this divided by 10,000 times 10,000, right? Yes. There we go. And now we have our nearest approximation, right? That's just nice and easy to look at. Now we'll hide that column. And now we'll take this one and make a chart out of it. Yeah. Now it's perfectly logarithmic. Well, within tolerance, right? Within rounding tolerance. All right. So we'll delete this column. All right. So this is soft core. Equals this times 3. Yeah, I wanted to do that. Sorry. Equals this times 3. Didn't do it. Hardcore x3, hardcore x4 equals this times 4. Yes, thank you. Now everything to the right. Perfect. All right, and now I want to format all this the way I had it formatted before. Number. Did it save my setting? There it is. Excellent. Yeah, and now let's fix the font because the default font sucks butt. And let's go. Whoops. Where's my column width thing? Oh, I have to do it this way, don't I? There we go. Ew, that sucks. Let's just say these would be... That at least gives me a number to begin with. Still too small. Whoops. Let's do that. Yeah. There we go. And why does it keep doing this? Just set it to be right justified, please. Now I have my own little calculation copy. And I can refer to this when I want to be safe, right? I can actually copy these. Actually, I'm going to cut these and paste them there. I'm going to copy this one, paste it here. I'm going to say hardcore times 2. Yeah. Let's go resize 140 equals this times 2. Yeah. So this is dangerous, right? I'm going to say these are red, right? This is very red. This is sort of yellow, right? Not terrible, not great. And this is like super green, like, oh yeah, you're good. This is good over here, right? This is your target. This is your goal. This is what you want to avoid if you can. This is not too bad. Tell you what, not yellow, but maybe that color. Yeah. Yeah. And I won't even call this, I see, hardcore risky. Hardcore safer. Hardcore safest. Yeah. Yeah. And then I'll set everything to be wraparound. And then I'll set these to be a little bit more narrow. There we go. That looks good. Now these need to be a different color because it's like being flashbanged. Let's try blue. There we go. Let's not do that. Whoops. This one. There we go. Torment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. Okay, so now going by my new chart, I have 352, which if I want to be safest would be Torment 3, right? Which is 4 times his calculated value. That puts me on the track to, you know, being really, really well off. Here, let's actually do this all the way out. Hardcore chill equals this times 5. So I'm in the hardcore chill. What can make this? Violet's not really the greatest color for that, right? Maybe I'll make this green. I'll make this like, there's nothing in between, is there? Like a yellowish green. Like that's not what I want. Let's add a new color. So something like in between. There we go. Yeah. So I'm on the chill approach right now. Doesn't mean you can't die. It just means you got to do something really stupid to die. Nice. He's already caught up. Okay, so let's go get the next follower. How far along was she when I was using her? Was I using her? No, I wasn't. Okay, good. So rapport, she's at 0. We're gonna do this when I'm injured. Actually, when I do any skill. Yes. She's ultimately gonna do the icon that looks like this, but it's red. I forget what it's called, but it's sort of like the berserking thing. I think that's why they give it that color, because it's like related to berserking. Okay, this is nice for like movement, but I'd rather keep my stuff. Keep the stuff I have. That mobility, which is only, I think, boots and neck piece, right? Okay, we're gonna turn this in. Actually, will that go away now if I do it over here? Let's go to Torment 2 now. We're just gonna sort of chill at Torment 2 for a while. Until I go do something like I don't want to do Infernal Hordes at 2. And I may not want to do, like, dungeons are fine. Whoops, wrong one. Dungeons are fine at Torment 2 now. But to play it safe, I'm going to go... I'm just going to stay Torment 1 for Infernal Hordes and Helltides for the moment. Even though it's just me being paranoid at this point. I don't mind being paranoid. That was just materials, right? Okay, yeah. Okay, so now we can look in here. And might just want to save those. Let's look here. Yes, defensive aspect catch. Please give me heavenly strength. Please give me heavenly strength. Of course, this chart implies that you're well built, right? And I'm not well built. I need heavenly strength in there. I need various things. Oh, that's it. That's heavenly strength. That's what I wanted. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, let's just suck that right in here. That's what she said.
That's it for that piece.
All right, so let's put that on something. And we'll watch this toughness skyrocket. Let's put it there, right? I could probably put it here. Because I already have a source of fortify. Boop, 540. That's amazing. Wait. Oh, I thought I had it on there. All right, that's fine. That's fine. I have extra fortify. I think having all this damage reduction will cover me if I get CC'd for a moment. I mean, we'll find out, won't we? I really meant to put that on my chest. That bums me out. I thought I had swapped it. But according to the normal softcore, I'm now ready for Torment 7. For hardcore risky, right? I'm ready for Torment 5. For safer, which is, see, like someone like Woody Joe would probably be the risky choice. For safer, I mean, he might go safer as well. This would be almost ready for Torment 5. For safest, this would be Torment 4. And for paranoid, I'm going to call this, tell you what, I'm going to call this not hardcore. I'm going to call this paranoid. I'm paranoid. So I'm going to stay on the paranoid one. Just sitting in town, I am at T3, right? Because I haven't reached 600,000 yet. When I reach 600,000, I'll be hardcore paranoid, you know, whatever. That's right, we're stacking up those now, aren't we? Yeah. No, we'll wait.
Check, and yes.
And there's nothing I'm carrying that I will horribly regret losing. Because, okay, let's push this. Let's push this to 3 and just see how it feels. Because this is what the thing says I should be able to do using the paranoid level, right? This is paranoid. There we go. There we got Spinny Man. The problem for me now is not survival so much as it is killing things quickly and efficiently, which is fine for trash, but we'll see what it's like with the boss. And when I get ganged up on too. It would be easier if I could cast the iron thing when I get CC'd. That would be much easier. Why does he not spin by default? It's really annoying. There we go. Like I pull him out, he goes to the next thing, and he forgets that he's a spinner, right? He's like, spin? What? What is this spin of which you speak? I'm up to 2 million now with all the buffs going with the barrier. For a moment, I'm there. 700,000 just normally with my self buffs as a baseline. Let me watch this for a minute. See what okay, go down to 714. Yeah, 714 seems to be where I am self-buffed most of the time. Then it goes up from there situationally based on various things that I should not be relying on. Hi, dude. That was comfy. T3 feels good here. Okay, I should be safe inside the bubble. Dominate. Dudes, leave me alone. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Okay, dude, you can stop spinning. Let's see here. Probably exploit is my next best one. Yeah. Ooh, spooky eyes. Okay, so at 700, right? I should be able to comfortably farm T4, like even in the paranoid setting, right? Healing there. It's decent pants. Also decent pants.
I'll be here, swinging away.
Patience, watch
Let's go to T3 to turn these in, because that'll give us better loot. Better chance at ancestrals, which will be important to keep moving up the ladder. Thank you. Let's also get this.
It is done.
Let's see here. Helms. Nice. Crusher. Doesn't really do much for me. Home Depot. You can track your delivery. Maybe running late, but don't worry. It's fine. I have a 2 1/8 inch hole driller on the way. Damn it. No 900s. All right, that's fine. We have lots of materials stacking up, which is awesome. Okay, now out of these, .5% life. Okay, so let's check this real quick. Just on a toughness basis. That's obviously better than that. Here, let's go life. But this isn't better than that, right? Oh, it is better. Okay. But is armor... It's not better than that much life. So I don't think it is. No. That much life is clearly better, plus the fire resist. Let's see. Total armor, crafting material drop rate, lightning resist, 560. Yeah, that's better. Because lightning resist, along with the armor. Even though it's less armor, the lightning resist still counts for a lot. So 560 versus 547. I'll take the 560. Oops. Armor. Yeah. Fire resistance. Yeah, that's going to be where we land for now. Sorry to take so long to figure that out, but I don't want to make any stupid mistakes. Let's see. Have I exhausted all the safe options here? I think I have. Let's look at life. Oh, we have some down here. Okay. Everything down there is taken. Everything on this board is taken. Armor. Done. 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 And now resistance. Done and done and done. Excellent. So we've exhausted all the safe protective options, as far as I can tell, from these 3 boards. So now I should be free to just sort of come down here and get whatever I need to unlock that one. I really need to get, what is it? Might, don't I? No, not might. Marshall. I really need Marshall to put there. So, I might just do that over and over again. Let's see. Helltide Harvest. Actually, I want to do Kura City, Spoils. This. I'll do Varshan at Torment 1. That should be fine. Because I can do Torment 3 with ease now, so Torment 1 should be pretty easy. Okay, so we're going to go back to Torment 2 for now. Because we're paranoid. We feel very comfortable at Torment 2. Ooh, you know what? Yeah. Let's use this and say we want more armor. This is going to give us a much shorter timer, but that's okay because we'll coordinate and make sure it's well organized. So we're going to go all the way over here, then back around. So I'll grab this first. It's right here. I have my finger on the F button just in case for taking a potion. That's what I have it assigned to. Because these guys are a little bit higher than, they're like +4. They're essentially Torment 3. Oh, good, we have a boss. We have even a node for that, don't we? Excellent. He went down quickly. It's one of the reasons we're at effectively Torment 3 instead of Torment 2 right now. Because of the extra things that I bought on the war plan, but also the fact that I used a really good widget, really good tribute to open this. That sort of boosts it like another couple points. A couple more pit tiers. What are we at? Yeah, 1,000,000 health sometimes, or 1,000,000 toughness sometimes. All the toughness in the world doesn't make a run fun. That comes from being able to kill quickly. But if you focus on killing quickly, then you're going to not focus on living. So I focus more on survival first. Then I just come around and go, okay, let's make this fun to kill things. Let's just go right to the end, because we get no benefit other than XP from doing all this other stuff, and the XP is not all that great compared to like doing the hellworm farming and the hell tides. Now this will be the real trick. How long does this guy take to die? All right, that's good. I don't want to have to deal with all this crap. Oh, nice. Meh. Not super great. Could be good. But we'll take a closer look. Let's see. Yeah, at this point I should just crunch everything else that's not a 900. Because I'm sort of, now that everything's 850 and pretty good, I just need to upgrade everything to 900. So this one's crap. I don't have the resource. I could turn this into something good, but if I had like, you know, a couple hundred of each of these things, I could make a really good piece, but ugh, to not have all that stuff. Oh, when I have a barrier. Nice. That's going to be important. Maybe. Let's see here. I could put that on chest, couldn't I? Sadly, I don't have a barrier very often. Because I really need the next glyph to make this cooldown even faster. Or I need the earthen bulwark thing. Really, the only thing that makes this good is the strength, and I don't really need the strength as much as I need survival. So I'm just gonna basically say, nope, you're gone. I'm gonna absorb you in, and let's see if I can put you on something useful. We'd have to go here. I really do like that fortify, though. But for this to be really good, it needs to be paired with the other thing, which is you eat fortify before you eat the other thing, right? This is straight damage reduction all the time, so I'm not going to get rid of that. I don't really have a good place to put that. Plus, it's not really worth putting anywhere because I don't have 100% uptime on barrier, so I'm not going to worry about it. Now, did I get a, No. Don't want to lose those. See, on my normal character, I carry all these. Every consumable I just carried on me. Same with all, well, not the talismans, but I carry a lot of this stuff on me, and I carry a lot of keys on me, because I know if I die, it doesn't matter. Let's see, Grim Favor. So what's next? Nightmare Dungeon. Okay, we'll do that. That way we get the Grim Favor. And we'll do this at Torment 3. I feel comfortable doing that in a Nightmare Dungeon, because it's not being boosted. Unlike the Undercity was. Undercity was being boosted a little bit past T3, I think. And that was fine. Of course, those toughness numbers are predicated on the fact that you do play well, right? So that's why I choose the cushion, so that I don't have to like be super anal about, you know, playing at the absolute peak of my capabilities and all that stuff. Like, play better, play really, really, really well, focus really carefully, and, you know, not do this and don't do that and always pay attention to this. I'm like, oh god, it's so painful to have to play that way. Oh, interesting the way that connected. There we go. Now we have Spinny Guy. I could get a lot more damage if I kept summoning the next Ancient in the list, but oh my god, I would have to stutter step so much. Like I'd be moving, then I'd stop, then move, then stop, then move, then stop. It'd be annoying. Just, it's not a fun way to play. It's powerful. It's more powerful, but it's like really annoying. Hi, everybody. Am I too late to the party? Yay, there's my little box of extra little fun things. Simply for spending a point. Ramparts like season 3 of D3. I hate them. I heard a car door. Is that my delivery? Okay, we're still... Just save all this stuff. You know, you never know. I don't want to have to, like, claw my way back up. Let's see... No... It's decent. A decent start to a piece. Not great, but decent. Alright. And that's... Yeah, if this had life on it, that would be nice. That'd be really nice. I'd give up the vulnerable and whatever just to have that extra toughness, but let's just put it in there for now. We can worry about that later. I'd rather do it on a 900 anyway. Okay, this is just... Alright, next one. We go there. And we don't really have anything to put here yet. I mean, I could put this and get a little bit of vulnerable damage. It's not a lot. I mean, it's not the glyph I want to put in next. This doesn't do anything for me. I'm not using a mace or a flail. And I don't attack. I don't pay attention to overpower because it's not really that kind of a build. I'm not using this one because I don't have a way to constantly consume potions. I mean, if I did, that would be a decent way to do it, right? Yeah, probably exploits the next one to level, like lacking some other thing to do, right? But now I can actually go do something. We're gonna do Torment 3 again. Takes me a second to get spin to win guy. What am I, 700? Yeah. 1 point whatever. Oh, nice. Well, these are good with greed because they just constantly spew out gold as you hit them. I generally don't have a problem with gold anymore because I just start vending things when I need gold. Like especially the heraldic talisman things. How much does that give me? Just a little bit? Not very much, does it? I mean, unless it's not reflected on the toughness calculation. Trying to beat 10 minutes here so I can get 2 extra boosts, because I think I have that third one, right, as well, from the center node. Okay. Wish he would just automatically start spinning. It's so annoying. Boss is going to spawn here in a moment. There he is. Now we're starting to get these really good tempers that make leveling a second character so much easier and faster. Okay, dude, you can chill. All right. Sweet. Wow, that gave me 0 Paragon points. That's hilarious. But I have that and that, which are sort of garbage. This, which is no better than what I have, really. But I'll save it. Oh, no, that's awesome. That's an amazing one. Oh, yeah. That's fantastic. Let's absorb that immediately. And then we'll put that on this. Is that edge? Yes. Oh yeah. Because we're usually high on skill, high on resource. This will add at least a 50% bonus most of the time. Usually even higher than that, like upwards, you know. Yeah, that'll really help leveling another character, like, tremendously. If I need to, right? Like, almost double my damage. This will make doing Torment 4, like, even viable. I'm looking at these guys. I'm going, no. No. No.
Mainlander, what do you see?
Now, the reason I didn't equip it is because if I died, I would lose it. So now if I die, I have it forever on this, you know, self-contained quartile of my account that is the non-seasonal or the seasonal hardcore non-solo self-found, where it just says hardcore, you know. All right, so we have this lady. There we go. Bloodthirst. And this, which we're going to go there. I forgot to do that, didn't I? Son of a bitch. I thought I had that point, and I forgot to spend it. Can I go back in and do that? Nope. Had to have the point when I started. Damn it all. It is noon, so it's probably a good time for me to break. And having gotten that weapon, that was a good win. Okay, so looking at my sheet. All right. I am at like almost to T4. And this really helps open up T4. That multiplier, if I can get... let's see, what did I get? I got disembowel. Meh. I really need to get might, or not might, martial. I need to put martial in there. Maybe I'll run this a few more times just to see if I can fish for let's push this to 22. Because I'm sort of in between T3 and T4 when it comes to the hardcore paranoid setting. I mean, I'll find out if these calculations are sane or unreasonable. See, that exploded, didn't do anything to me that at least nothing that I wasn't healing through. So that's good. Greed, excellent. There we go. Now we got the spin guy. We got the spin doctor. See, these things don't hurt much. Or at all. At least not that it registers in my health pool. Likely because I'm continually fortifying by just being berserking. One thing I am sort of like bummed that I don't have yet are all the set pieces for this. Right? Or at least a couple of the set pieces would be nice. Maybe they'll drop at the end of this. That'd be nice. They do start to drop at like, what, T3 or something like that? Like the good set pieces. Now we have the spinning. It takes three casts to get the spin guy. If he comes out not spinning. That was weird. I don't remember seeing that before. You see these guys are just melting because I'm almost always near full resource. So they just like, I'm doing like so much more damage than I was doing before. If I got channeling, I'd put that on the other two hand and then I'd be like even more. Now watch how fast this guy goes down. Like boop, 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 boop. See, those things are hurt. Alright, I'll go get that stuff later. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I can pick it up. Moni. What is Moni? Okay, let's get that. Nice. Dude, you can stop. Okay, what did I get? The damage reduction against close enemies is nice, but I'm thinking I'm going to start just... Oh, here we go. Next radius increase at 25. That's what it is. Okay, so let's get this guy to 25 so he gets his next radius increase. Yeah, because the strength one is easy to get, right? The dexterity and willpower ones are kind of more difficult to get. Because you have to expand it outward to get more nodes that you can unlock, at least by one thing. All right. No.
I'll be here, swinging away.
What we're looking for is take no damage for 2 seconds, and we're looking for Earthen Bulwark. That combination, I'll put here, and it'll be amazing. Let's just get all these. Let's get all the rest of these. Let's go to 23. That was fairly trivial. Again, this is the paranoid. I'm on the paranoid setting here. See, even in all that fire, it's like not bad. Not that I couldn't make a huge mistake.
Curse this place. I am followed.
And keep my finger on the F key. Again, I'm trying to be much more cautious on this character than I am the Necromancer, because this guy has to be right up on top of things, and it can make it a little bit more dangerous. That was amazing. Marshall! Boom. Perfect. Okay, now I will steal away. Healing, healing. Come on, let go. Oh, I can't do that one, can I? Let go, let go, let go. Just need 2 more, so like not that one, but eventually when this goes to 25, I can just like do that one. It'll count for 2, so it'll be much easier to like buy all these. But I see this one and that one. They do make you work for it, don't they? All right. This will give me more uptime on the iron skin, which is good. These are all garbage, yes. Which is hilarious that those are like now the ones I don't need.
It is done.
Talismans, yes, please. Give me at least one of my talismans that I need. Ooh. Nice. Oh, that's the really good one. Okay, this critical strike chance, yes. Wait. I'm going to hold on to that. because I don't want to use that just yet. I want resource cost reduction right now. That I'm going to save. .3 resistance, that's nice. Let me compare. Okay, that's garbage. But these others might be good. Let me look at this real quick. Okay, I'm just looking at toughness, right? 561. We're looking at resistance and lightning resistance, which is amazing. So if I go here, that's very good. Max life. This is clearly better. Total armor. I don't think this is better. I think it's worse. Yeah, it's worse because it also doesn't have lightning resistance. I mean, I have a shit ton of lightning resistance now, which is nice. Okay, we're going to save that one. Now, I don't think the armor is going to be better than any of these life amounts, right? Maybe, yeah, not even that one because of the lightning resist. But that's really good. Okay. My wife sent me something. Oh, no, okay. My Home Depot order is on its way. All right, so let's buy that one. Just need one more. I need 2 more points so I can buy that, basically. $81 million, that's nice. Let's add some skulls for more damage. Another alert. Get ready, your Home Depot order is arriving today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right.
Like the eyes of Lycander herself.
Excellent. Oh, can I make better skulls now? I can. Ooh, let's not make too many of those right now. 20.
Here's what remains.
Okay, so we have these. So these are just basic skulls, right? Yeah, 18. 18. Eight. No, that's a better one, isn't it? Did that drop from something? I don't remember. That's nice. Yeah, let's put that in. Let's not put that in that one. Let's put that in. Put that in that one. Yeah. Yeah. And now let's look at putting in. Let's look at diamonds real quick. Actually, let's look at where we fall short on toughness. Shadow is actually cold and poison are low. Okay. So let's put a green one in. Lightning should be really good, yeah. And cold. I want these all to be sort of like okay. They don't have to be fantastic, but they should at least be okay. And if I went with shadow resistance, they're all around 60%, which is pretty good, right? Physical resistance is low, that's fine. I'm not too worried about that, but I do want these to be, there we go. That's what I want. I'll fix all this up later, but I do want these to be generally about the same, even if some of them that used to be great aren't quite as good as they used to be. So 60% damage reduction, yeah, and corrupting damage, poison over time. Yeah. Now, notice I'm at 586 now, whereas before I did that, I was down to 568. It's actually a bit of an improvement, shockingly. Yeah, I think I'll just hold on to these. I'm not going to try to get the next level up for those. That's sort of silly. But I will put that there. And let's see if I can make another... See if I can make a square ruby for that. I can. Nice. Excellent. We're moving up slowly. Much more slowly than if I were playing this on normal, right? Just because I'm paranoid. I have lots of things to fall back upon. Okay, let's start taking out some of these gems. I'm not going to crunch them, but I do want to store them. Because if I have to do this again on another character, or if I want to do it again on another character, if I die, then I want to have something to fall back upon. Yeah, excellent. Okay, so now these go in here. I don't need to actually do that. See, that's... that one ended up not going anywhere. Let's just ditch that. It was a nice attempt, but meh. Not really necessary. I'd rather hold out for a better option. And this one... it's pretty good, actually. If I can put... well, honestly, no. Let's wait for a much better option here. Let's put that there. No. That's pretty good. That's actually really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crunch that.
You know where to find me.
All right. So we're going to add... let's see, what do I want on this? Two damaging stats, maybe? Let me see here. Max roll, whirlwind. I can never keep it straight in my head. Because I'm so confused. Okay, starter build. Crit strike. Max life, strength, cooldown reduction. Cooldown reduction would be what again? I don't remember. Utility, maybe? I mean, resourceful would be resource, whatever. But I think I might go... resistance is not what I want. That would be defense to get all resist. Or protectors. Tell you what, let's use the tool real quick and see what it recommends. Okay, so starting here, going to the neck, we're going to wipe it. We're going to manually edit it. We have strength. We have max life. It's magic. And we want it to be rare. We want strength. We want max life. And then we want... stop doing that. Ugh. We want... let me move this over here. We want... critical strike chance. And we want physical damage multiplier. So it's just really aggressive. Just aggressive prism, right? Vulnerable. Crit. Oh, nice. Very nice. Okay. I'll take that. All right. And to this, since I'm not into doing all this other stuff yet, let's just do movement speed. I can always move. I can always change it later, right? Yeah.
Mainlander, what do you
And now we're gonna add Battle Mad. Right? A little bit more health, a little bit more strength, some crit, some vulnerable. It's not as good a vulnerable damage multiplier, but the crit is good. And I can always keep the old piece, right? I don't have to, like, ditch it or anything. So we're going to remove this. We're going to add it to this. Whoops, let's grab this real quick. All right, so now what we'll do is we shall also masterwork this a little bit.
Anyone asks, tell them it's from Scopus.
Let's just go for broke here. Nice. Yay, our first masterworked piece. And it didn't do anything terrible. At this point, we could transfigure, but I don't want to lose... I don't want to break it at this point. Plus, I want to be able to add a second effect, right? If I get to that point, I want to be able to add a second effect. And you can't do that if you brick the item. You have to do that using a special transfiguration option, which lets you put, you know, an extra legendary effect. So usually what I would do is I would put anger management on this, like as a second effect, right? But I won't do that until I get a better version of anger management and I have a lot of resources, you know, left over. All right, or a lot of the reagents. But that was fun. Now I'm at 636 as opposed to what I was before. What was I, 580 something? Yeah. That max life just pushed me up much, much higher. Let's check this real quick and compare. See what this did. Without the gem in place, of course, because the gem will skew the numbers. Okay, so before I was at 550. Now I'm at 599. Not bad. I want to do that with every piece. I want to get 900s, and then with life and hopefully armor and resistance on them. I would rather have like resistance on there as well, but I'll take that for now. That's pretty good. This pushes me to paranoid T4 level, right? Especially with that extra vulnerable hit there. That's nice. And then later on I can put cooldown reduction on there. That's another reason I don't want to actually brick it, you know, like lock it out. Because I want to be able to do more things with this if I need to. This won't be the necklace I end up with. I'll find a better one, but for now this is pretty good. And I want to keep it the way it is, you know, I don't want to lose it. This one, is there nothing I can put on this? No multiplier of any kind that would be nice. This, I think, only affects, like, your next cast of it, so I won't know when I'm critting, so... doesn't really help much. See, this is so nice, but I would have to, like, cast it over and over again. It's so annoying to hear them go, "Rah! Rah!" I mean, it's bad enough that these things shout all over the place. And it's bad enough that the whirlwind rumbles, but to hear him go, to hear another ancient come out every 5 seconds or so would be tedious. Even if it does give me a huge amount of damage buff. And not only that, but it would mean that I would go for this node. No. I would go for this node right here, right? Gain 5% attack speed and 5% increased damage for 6 seconds. So, I mean, it'd be nice. It'd be a really good damage boost, but oh man, it's so noisy and annoying. Plus, it makes you stop and cast every 5 seconds, as opposed to like this smooth gliding around, which is so much more fun. Okay, let's quit now because I have things I have to do. I don't want to like mess myself up. Okay, so let's turn this one in. I think I can go here, right? See, it's so annoying. It's like, I just collected a reward, but it's like, no, you have to go to Zarbanet while you're leveling. Otherwise, it won't satisfy that quest. So annoying. And of course, when I go here, there's nothing to grab, right? Nothing. Nothing at all. It's annoying.
The forge is ready for whatever you need.
All right, let's check one more thing here. Whirlwind, Barbarian, max roll. I don't remember where I get the different pieces. So like the Tusk Helm, Bartuk. Okay, I think I got one to drop and then I accidentally crunched it like an idiot. The Devastating Grips is nice. Tibalt's Will, of course, is very difficult to find. Magnum Opus from the Butcher. I could try for that, but that would really eat into my resources. I could try it on T1. He takes a greater one, right? Oh, I could do Varshan next. Let's go down to T1 to be safe and not stupid. And then we'll do Varshan. Let's grab out, whoops. Let's grab out, shit. I hate that it does this. I need to use my other mouse, right? There we go. Let's grab 3 keys. Oh, it's not a dungeon key, so don't use that. Alright, so we're going to do Varshan at T1. This should be easy. This should actually be very easy. Varshan, he's like a tier 1, right? Yeah. I could probably do him at T2 easily. Can I get a Belial? Nope, no Belial. What I can do is I can also go do... One thing I like to do is I like to do these. Because it's an easy 5 keys, or a 5 whatevers toward the next tree thing. We don't want to be where he's facing when he comes out. So he's going to face a certain direction, so don't be in that. Why is he +6? That's really weird. What makes him +6 all of a sudden? Oh, I didn't grab a greater, did I? Let me go grab a greater key. Whoops. How about you just go F off? I mean, I did get the thing, right? Because I killed him. No Belial, okay. Glad I did that on T1. That fight would have gone on for a while. Because for some reason they have +6 on their things. I don't know what's going on there. Because I don't have any points spent, right? I didn't do anything with them. They're just still at the bottom. Is it because he's the quest one? Or the key thing? The tree thing? Okay, so nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Okay. Now I just have to deal with these. Alright. Dupe. Dupe.
That's it for that piece.
Yeah, this, I don't think you can do that over and over. Like, it won't work with channeled skills, I believe. You'd have to, like, click it over and over and over and over and over again. But it's good to have it. And we already have that one. Alright. Alright, now we're starting to get consistent materials. That's good. Let's go up to T3. What I think I want to do is I want to run pits for a while just to get like these glyphs to 25, right? So their circumference increases, or their radius increases to 4 instead of 3, and then I can work on exploit as well, which is really good to have for like the right here, right? Basically, anything I hit will become vulnerable for 3 seconds. And most things will die within 3 seconds. Most things, right? The way I'm playing. So if I can boost my vulnerable damage, which I've done like on... What did I just have? The neck piece, right? So, you know, that really can do a lot. I need to boost this, I need to boost this, I need to boost this. This is not as important, right? This is sort of like, this becomes less and less important, you know. I mean, obviously you want to boost that up, but this is a huge bucket, right, of everything together, and it acts as its own separate multiplier. You add all these, well, you add this, basically it's just this number, really, because that's all I'm doing, right? And it's not even that number. It's some number inside of that, right? It's being used to calculate this. It's probably closer to this. But these are pretty accurate, right? Well, no, even this isn't accurate. It's like some weird, stupid thing. I'd have to go hit, and you'd see the weapon damage of whatever weapon I'm using, which is currently the club, right? So if we go to the... we go in here, we take off everything I'm wearing except this one weapon. We take out those gems, right? So really I'm just hitting things with between 2,700 and 4,000 damage per hit, right? So I have multipliers in effect, right? Based on, you know, points that are spent. But if I add vulnerable with like this, I don't have any regen, do I? Yeah, that's a problem. I should just make base pieces to test with. Where's my other regen? It's not there. It's there, okay. Yeah, I'm not really set up to prove out certain builds, sadly. Plus we have these guys doing their thing, right? But maybe I could do it with a little minor. Hoorah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Okay, so I'm doing I'm doing about 1 million to 2 million damage, right? If I take this neck off, then I'm far, far less, right? I mean, that's sort of the point. So let's set this to be... Whoops. No. Multiple. There we go. It'll help me get my resources back faster. You can see consistently, okay, 2.5. Put this back on. .8. So the vulnerable does have a nice multiplying effect to it. It's just not any. It's not as good. There's a video. There's a guy that does the videos. He's one of the max roll authors. Really good videos on how the stuff actually works, and they're actually called "How Something Actually Works." It's actually really clever. But I love his videos. He's like I don't know, Romanian or something. He's not American. You can tell by his accent, but I like guys like that. They're really smart and they test things and they're really good at it. Anyway, I'm gonna go. This was a good place to